So it'll be interesting to see how we do flashbacks and who we see in the clone era flashbacks. Do we see Anakin?
But I was going into Tosche Station to pick up some power converters.
There are a couple things I want to talk about before I end stream. I only have probably 10 minutes to do this. Is I just want to go over some Star Wars news. And one of it is Ahsoka castings. So there's this, Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka Tano, obviously. Then Natasha, I'm not going to try to say your last name, I'm sorry, is going to be Sabine Wren. And then Mary Elizabeth Winstead as Hera. And honestly, all of this, great. And then live action Ezra and Thrawn too, all that's coming. Ahsoka is going to be, I'm most hyped for Ahsoka for this year, for any Star Wars show. It's just going to be so good. But also on top of that, there is Savannah Stein, I'm not sure how to say that, but she is going to play a Clone Wars era Ahsoka in Ahsoka. Okay, that was kind of redundant. It'll be interesting to see how they go about the time frame of Ahsoka, because I think they're starting with kind of like the last scene of Rebels, where they're going to look for Ezra and Thrawn, and she's looking for Thrawn in Mando. So it'll be interesting to see how we do flashbacks and who we see in the clone era flashbacks. Do we see Anakin? Do we see Rex? I don't know, but we should. But oh yeah, also just I saw this art for Boba Fett for Star Wars 1313. This looks so sick. Also, it kind of just reminds me of Mando. So I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of pulled from this to create the Mando look. New look of Ahsoka in the Ahsoka series. I think they made her Leku longer, which I am a fan of. Because I don't want to sound like, I don't know. But I feel like for Ahsoka, like, her Leku were shorter in live action, and I get kind of similar with Grand Inquisitor. It's hard to take a animation character or an animated character and then make it live action rather than vice versa. Because what we see about Ahsoka in this time frame wasn't exactly what we saw in Mandalorian's Ahsoka, but I guess we'll have to see. Rosario Dawson still killed it though. Skeleton Crew's going to be interesting. So here's a image of Jude Law in Skeleton Crew. I'm really curious because I heard that they're going to be talking about Night Sisters in Skeleton Crew, so that's going to be something. It'll be really cool to see where they go from there. And then yeah, I saw this in the original script for Rise of Skywalker, and I'm assuming this is talking about Rise of Skywalker, not the Duel of the Fates. I don't know. Whoever did the Duel of the Fates script, Kylo Ren says, "Yours clone to Palpatine and responds more than a clone, less than a man," which kind of hints at him being cloned multiple times, trying to perfect that technology a little bit. And then lastly, this is the first depiction, apparently, of Anakin pre-Vader and Padme from a 1993 Star Wars trading card series. This is nutty to look at and then compare it to what we got. I mean, honestly, it kind of looks like an older, more pissed off version of Luke, but this is just so crazy to look at. Imagine if they kind of went with this route for prequels. That'd been crazy. But yeah, I think that's all I wanted to talk about. But thank you for watching, and may the Force be with you.